What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about SoundHound. Give you a quick overview of some of the data points, what's moving it, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So SoundHound's down 3.44%, 1361 the low, 1422 the high. What really kind of escalated the downtrend today was this right here. So first data point was the trade balance came in very low, so negative 122.11 billion versus a forecast of 106. So that kind of set the trajectory for the rest of the day. And then aside from that, the market's already been somewhat jittery about the upcoming decision rate, which is going to be in around an hour from now. But afterwards, that is the press conference. That's what's going to really shake the market. And interestingly enough, you have this spike right, or kind of pullback right here. A lot of stocks encountered that, meaning potentially there might be some large entities taking profits just in case. So once again, something to keep in mind. No actual news associated to SoundHound today, no SEC filings. They did post this, so today is the last day for them to be at the customer contact week. So we didn't get any real new information, regrettably, but still I think this is good exposure for them on a marketing standpoint. So again, that happened. As far as the next event or conference that they're participating in, I checked their website. It doesn't seem to show anything, but then again, it didn't really show this one either, so maybe they have more stuff aligned. When it comes down to shorts, I don't get it because we're getting into a very volatile event in the next hour or so, but shorts are returning, so kind of breaking the trend that they have been doing, but returning 19.48 thousand shares, 33.14% of the free float is being shorted. Works to be 109 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost per average 6.01, utilization is 91.77, and then through IBKR does indicate roughly around 55,000 shares is available to be shorted. So maybe that's why some entities are returning. They're maybe freeing up some room. Again, anything can happen when it comes down to Powell, but 3.44 million in calls, 2.05 million in puts, 47% of all the options being done today so far are bearish in nature. So I think just a lot of people are hesitant about doing any major moves. Even comparing it to yesterday, very low dollar value. So 5.4 million so far. We have roughly around 2 hours left in the trading day, 17 yesterday, 18 day prior. So yeah, definitely very low volume. Of the call options that are being purchased, you still do see a consensus for it to be roughly around that 1750. So still bullish, but not as bullish as it once was, which was roughly around $20. Now the bears, they're anticipating for it to be sub this week, roughly around $12-ish, and then sub $11.50 next week. So there is a consensus for more of a breakdown. These are all the transactions occurring on the secondary market, so frequency is definitely not there. Like I said, just big money is kind of holding their breath and waiting. But as of right now, with at $13.74, trading between this S1 and this S2. So 1301 is going to be that key support, and then 1401 is going to be the next round target / resistance. It did actually touch this, or at least kind of flirted with it a little bit. So 1422 was the high. So as far as post Powell, just kind of watch for those. And honestly, there's not really all that much in articles. There's a couple of them coming out just saying how SoundHound's a good buy for the long term, but aside from that, I think people just need operational updates from SoundHound to justify maybe a kind of a retest of highs. Their earnings, which have been unannounced yet, is estimated to be almost 1 month away, so February the 28th. Current estimates, no real change from what I last brought up, so negative 8 cents for the earnings per share, 33.73 million for the revenue. Over the last 90 days, 0 positive and 5 negative revisions to the earnings per share. And hopefully as well, that at the same time would really prompt new analyst ratings. So that'd be really good if they got another $20 one right now, but let me know your viewpoint on that. On a side note, if you want all this information to be completely free, so ratings, forecasts, take a look at IBKR, link in the description below and also the comments. Really recommend a lot of you to sign up and because like I said, it's free and it has a lot of good information. So if you're curious about ownership and whatever else floats your boat, then definitely take advantage. But as far as right now, though, on the actual chart, it is now essentially the second day, consecutive day below that 50-day moving average. So this is where you usually will have that confirmation of a trend. So I think this is why there's a lot more bearish options, because ultimately the next strong kind of support is going to be this 100-day moving average, and that's sitting at $9.85. So yeah, I think on a technical standpoint, if Powell can't save SoundHound and really push it above this 50-day moving average, then regrettably you are going to see a little bit lower lows. So again, this is all just short-term noise. If you do believe in it bigger picture, then yeah, definitely take advantage, buy the dip, do what you need to do. But on a technical standpoint, today is absolutely key. So 1448 is that 50-day moving average, so just kind of watch for that. But even on stochastic RSI, it has gone reset a little bit. So you do have a bearish deviation, so orange line above the blue, but it is kind of at 31. So if it does continue on the trajectory, then it'll be considered oversold. But as far as right now, you have that 1301 support level from the fib levels, and then you have that 100-day moving average. So it's going to be a lot of volatility going forward. So let me know your thoughts on SoundHound. Are you buying? Are you selling? What is your general thoughts on SoundHound? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And is there any other conferences that you feel maybe they should be participating in coming up? Or what's your general thoughts on all that? I do got to give them a round of applause. Like, I know like 6 months ago, they did participate in fireside chats and whatever, but their marketing and like social media presence was garbage. So they have really ramped that up. So it's good to see that, because I think a lot of people look at, for instance, Twitter, social media like Instagram and whatever else, for good content such as this and updates. So it's good to see them constantly doing that. So again, got to give credit when credit is due. So let me know your viewpoint. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon where I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolutely on point and banger, so definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.